there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
Hello there. Welcome to the coverage of the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational. My name's Ken Bang, and I've just noticed that the coloration of the green screen is having a real hard time with this hat. Apparently this hat is too close to the colour of a green screen, but that's the cut and thrust that you can expect here on live golf coverage. My
We're wearing jackets and hats, right?
Joined here by my co-commentator whose name I struggle with. Please introduce yourself.
I am Chomp Stanier.
Chomp Stanier, veteran commentator on the Kundigan circuit. Chomp, how are you doing today?
I am full of the joys of golf.
Aren't we all just full of the joys of golf? Oh, popping your leg over my leg there.
Chomp Stanier.
Chomp Stanier. Where did Chomp come from? Nobody's sure, but we're very happy to have her here.
Where does
in the
Chomp
Kundigan
go?
Spanier.
She never leaves.
She never leaves. I might take this hat off because it's causing me to disappear. Or maybe I'll leave it in there because...
Do you want a different hat?
What hat are you suggesting?
Don't know, we have loads of hats.
We do, but I think it's time for some...
I'm sort of disappearing as well, look.
It's weird. It was working fine, and then the minute I went live, it decided it didn't want to... Oh, that worked. That helps a bit.
We are at one with the grass.
We're at one with the grass. We're just part of the grass. Okay. Well, let's... oh, yes. Trying to remember the name of the golfer here.
You made it up.
Oh, I did. But we're following the career here of...
It was something baffle something.
Creefly Baffleflap.
There we go.
Who's currently here on the Saturday, or just on the back nine now, of the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational. So let's see how Creefly does. So we are on the 9th here. It's a 357-yard hole. He will be using one of his clubs here for this shot.
And what's that in meters?
Oh, it's loads. Absolutely loads.
Did the typical elliptical swing there?
Well, he has tried a roundhouse swing, but found it played havoc with his shoulders at a recent tournament.
Rolling, stops. What is wrong with his face?
Now, we at the Kundigan's Reformed Meets family don't comment on people's appearance, but his moustache is trying to escape at all different angles.
It's more that it looks like a kind of angry bulldog.
He does look a little bit like an angry bulldog.
He does.
Which in no way is a component part of the Kundigan's Reformed Meat recipe, despite what the naysayers might say. A very long 133-foot putt.
And what's that in meters?
That's about just an absolute fuckload of meters. Okay. Less than 133, more than 4.
He's going to putt.
But he is going to putt that. It's a long old putt.
That's a long putt.
Well, here at... we're currently playing the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational as the crowd begins to hush. We are playing here at Augusta.
Sorry. I didn't realise I had a separate mic.
No, it's not Augusta, actually. It's, what's it called? St Andrews, the old course. And as Creefly makes the crowd wait, because he's like that. And he likes it.
What a twat wearing a white belt.
It's a Kundigan's Reformed Meets belt. And it's off and rolling.
He has clonked it.
It's a big clonk.
Whoever drew all of these squares on this pitch did a bang-up job.
Yes, we are here on the golf pitch.
Yep, the golf pitch with the lines drawn on it.
The green velodrome, as they call it. Well, he did pretty well there. He's now a mere 9 feet away. Little tap in here. Should be nice and easy for somebody of Creefly's talents.
Why a chap pissed?
And the little ball's gone to its circular home.
And at this point, Chomp's going to take 5 seconds to go put some fluffy socks on because her feet are cold.
Well, it's a cold game of golf. Well, whilst we're coming to the next hole, we'll take a little bit of a look at chat. Obsessed here saying, why does he look so shocked at life? Because life is a shock and golf is a shame. Welcome back. Gosh, forgot your name again.
Chomp!
Chomp!
My socks today sponsored by whatever meat crap sponsors this thing.
Whoa. Kundigan's Reformed Meats are not crap.
They have penguins on them. The penguins are in love, just so that you're aware.
Which, again, I cannot stress enough. Penguins, not part of the recipe of Kundigan's Reformed Meats. Not anymore. Okay, so it's quite a tricky shot here at the 11th. You've got to get over these
You've got headphones on.
these big bastards. Yeah, I put some headphones there for you. You're wearing a hat, so that might be tricky. How's that working for you?
Oh, there's people chatting.
Oh, that's called the crowd.
Yeah.
They're here supporting all of the fine players
You
here.
might have to take the hat off
at
and then put the
Kundigan's.
headphones on and then put the hat back on.
You're welcome to try. I'm going to pop... No, I'll pop this away for you.
Thank you.
Straight up and down shot here for Creefly. Oh, and there's a little bit of an overhit for him there. He's going to try and get a bit of backspin on the ball. And it's landed quite nicely and safely in the middle of the green.
There we go. It's fine. Don't look at it. It's fine. It's fine.
Carlo,
It's how everyone wears this hat.
you do look a lot like a Peruvian right now, because you're wearing a bowler hat at a coquettish and high angle.
It's how everyone wears it.
It is genuinely how a lot of South American women wear hats. Oh, and Kundigan's Reformed Meats brought to you by pictures of Dash from Sasha Neumann. Wonderful picture of Dash there, looking out from the arms, or arm indeed, of a loved one, thinking, when will I kill again? Maybe soon. Thanks so much for sharing that. And Rainbow Nerd here letting us know that somebody called Tim, they've submitted Trexel for Best Podcast Song in a Tumblr poll. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff.
But when will this man ever hit the ball?
Well, Creefly loves to make him wait. In love and in golf, he loves to make him wait.
Is he wearing jeans?
No, he's wearing black slacks. Oh, and he's missed a little bit left there. Perhaps because he was rushed. He only had a good 3 minutes standing silently looking at the ball. And that is obviously not enough for him. A lot of fine players here today. Obviously, we're mainly following Creefly. But Carlo, is there anybody that you particularly like other than Creefly?
Who the fuck is Carlo?
What's your name again?
Chomp.
Chomp. I don't... Sorry, Chomp. I'm really struggling with remembering your name. I'm Ken Bang.
Think of that Cadbury's bar that doesn't exist anymore.
The Chomp does still exist.
Isn't it only in, like, the Heroes, though?
I'm not sure. Little short 5-foot putt here now for Creefly. Oh, and he's absolutely fucked it up.
Not that Tim is making... Sorry, what's your name again? Ken Bang!
Ken Bang!
Not that Ken Bang is making any comment on how far...
If you shout quite so loud into that mic, it does get cross.
How far 5 foot is, or how tall.
How tall 5 foot is. It's a tall putt. Pencil here. My brain is having a hard time with this stream. It genuinely wants to ignore it, but at the same time, Amy's at least funny, so it wants to listen.
Fnuff, fnuff, fnuff.
It hurts because it's true.
I'm sorry that I banged into the mic so loud.
Amy, if you Chomp, if you continue to bang on Twitch, they will ban us. They will ban us. Oh, 2 hats.
2 Hat Ken, that's what they call him.
2 hat Ken. Sere, Chomp is not in Heroes anymore. They've Is it the woke left going too far once again?
It's because I trademarked the name.
Ah, I see.
Is we on the second hole? You hadn't, or had you done holes already?
Well, due to the difficulty of golf and the way it just continues them regardless of your timings, we're currently on the 12th hole
okay.
of the 3rd day, so we'll be playing a full round in just a moment.
The 12th hole is played on behalf of the golf god Mabel, who is having her 2nd birthday today.
Happy birthday to Mabel, a proud sponsor of Kundigan's Reformed
If
Meats.
anyone would like to see a photo of Mabel on her birthday, you can go to the Do It Ourselves Discord, where you will see a picture of her trying to be a human.
Crikey. Pentel, just saying that they only give you a 7-day ban for fucking. It did happen, and there's no perma-ban so far about that. And then saying, and a word I'm not going to say because people got banned for it, that's 2 weeks.
Probably should be longer.
Chomp. Well, no, for that one. That
not
one's
for
fine.
that one, but in general for
For a racial slur.
But
But we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on golf. The hat fell off. And it's quite hot, so I might take mine off in a little bit. Big swing here. Is it too much?
look at that tea fly.
Look at it fly. Flying like Kundigan's Reformed Meats fly off the shelves into the mouths and faces of families all around the UK.
Tea, however, usually quite expensive and hard to get hold of, so I wouldn't make it fly. Generally.
And the tea scavengers will be out there on the course, trying to catch a length of sweet wooden gold, as they're called. Alfie BOW, according to Twitch notifications, you've just started streaming. In fact, we are quite a ways into our coverage here now of the Kundigan's Reformed Meats Invitational. But don't worry, there's absolutely loads of it because golf takes for fucking ever.
Look at those little dots wiggle.
Well, this is obviously rigged up with fishing wire and little bits of toilet paper, and there's just hundreds of staff pulling them backwards and forwards.
I thought they were worms.
No, in the old days they did use worms, but they found that on a full moon they would revolt and kill the groundskeepers. It's a long putt.
That made a satisfying clack.
Well, if it goes into the hole, it'll make a satisfying tock-a-tock.
That went
But not today.
wide.
A good putt, but not quite what we were looking for. Well, as Creefly has his usual
3
stand
minutes.
over the ball in silence, let's just check the donations from all the supporters of Kundigan's Meats. These include Anthony Ampersand donating. EM Woman has also donated, as I believe has Liz, Maddie Mac, and RC Birdie. Thank you all for your donations to the Kundigan's Meats Accident and Recovery Fund.
For all meat-related accidents.
Whoops, you've been hit by a bone. Well, there's a fund for that from Kundigan's Meats. As long as you're willing to sign a waiver to say it wasn't Kundigan's fault, and that is a birdie here at the 12th.
And speaking of birdies, good to know that long-time watcher Lewis is doing well.
Doing very well. Lewis is doing very well. Lewis, a long-time sponsor of Kundigan's Meats.
Pentel, Kundigan's Meats, you've been hit by, you've been struck by, throws a skeleton
at you. Verisimer, hit by a bone, is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Lots of sploshy holes in this one.
Well, St Andrews is known for their sploshy holes.
And some sandy ones too, but it's really the sploshers you've got to look out for.
Well, the undulating sploshes of St Andrews is what makes it known as a links course, due to the number of wild Scottish cats that can be found.
Never quite sure if the fact's going to be a real one or not.
Sometimes it's a mixture of the two. It's a strong hit, but those pot bunkers are waiting to eat your ball like a ravenous horse. It might kiss the rough, but it should roll back out. And that is a wonderful shot. Oh no! It's back in the rough! I'm so sorry.
Sometimes I'm not sure if Bang realises what he's saying, and sometimes I think he knows all too well.
Well, we are going to have to thrust this one right over that green hump. The shot should come down fairly hard and fast on the big green plate. So let's try it. Hard from the rough! It's a nice contact. It's
That
flying
looks
well.
Too far. Not far enough, indeed.
Oh,
Not far enough.
Well, you know, sometimes too far is the not far enough of not being too far.
Oh, he looks real disappointed by that one. Everywhere but his eyes.
Well, as we know, that one of Creefly's greatest powers is the fact that his eyes will eat you.
He does, in fact, have a third set of eyelids, much like a cat.
Much like a cat. He's going to try a tiny, tiny 7-yard flop shot. Here. It's got him just on the green. It's now a putt.
Pezzy Chaos, that is, in fact, very amusing.
What's Pezzy Chaos said?
You had the word straight above your head. I've got putting. It is true, I do like to putt.
Chomp loves to putt. Well, during your storied professional career, you were known as the putt master.
Putter. That's what they called me.
They did, and they would chant on the course, putt, putt, putt.
Especially if there was a lot of cheese at lunch.
Chomp. You cunt. And the break didn't quite make it there. Pentel, our greenskeeper, really struggling today with the content of the course. But they've really really rolled the fairways hard and tamped down the greens to give them those slick tournament speeds that we all love. So thanks very much to Pentel, the greenskeeper. Femme Fatale TF2 just letting us know that baffle flap spelled backwards is plaffle flap. Palflelfab. I don't think this is anything, but there it is. Well, we're entirely out of focus now. As we fade...
It's because we're flying across the course.
As our spirits are projected across the course, I'll just hold my hand up to try and bring our spirits back. And there we are. We've returned to the material realm.
We have now landed. After astroplaning across the course.
Verisma, apple flap is a pastry here.
Apfelflap.
Yes. Apfelflap is a pastry here. Beautifully pronounced there by Ken Bang. Gosh, it really does anger the microphones.
The bang's getting a little less certain.
Ken Bang.
Ken Bang.
Ken Bang.
Ken Bang.
Ken Bang. Well, he really wants to twat this one. Give it a big long boy. Straight, low, or high. I think he's going to go in low and look for a long roll and bounce, which is how I spend my weekends.
Sorry, Verissima, that is the only other language I know, and so I automatically fall into it.
It's going slightly to the right there, but I think it'll be okay. There is some rough coming up, and these are slick greens, thanks to the efforts of Pentol, and it has snuck into the heavy rough there. That is a tricky result for Creefly Baffleflap. Still makeable, though. Still makeable for the young man. Some people would play a safety shot, but Creefly is known for saying, "Ah, fuck it, mate." So we'll just see how it goes.
Is he Australian?
No, weirdly. Just picked it up during a tour in Brisbane. Oh, in fact, he might want some backspin on that. Oh, it has... Oh, and accidentally skipped it there, so...
Sorry, not meant to laugh at the players.
That's okay. They can't hear you. We're in a booth. Bit of an overshot there. Hopefully this one will get him back on course. Just a little bit of adjustment here. Wants to make sure he absolutely kisses this one on its sweet behind. Not using his full power, hoping that that will sit. And it does. There's a hill, but it's safe.
Elfie
Wonderful.
says he looks like he wants to eat his putter. Creefly has been known to eat golf clubs in the past, but it is a habit he's kicked, so we shouldn't mention it too close to him, lest he get the urge.
We do not want a relapse of putter chomping right on the pitch. You got your nickname chomped due to your chewing of a golf club. I believe it was during the Masters tournament in 1963.
Yes, but I preferred not to eat my own clubs, and that's why it was such a problem.
Ah, the clubs of the competition. Strangely, no rule against it. No
There
rule
wasn't
against...
before I came in.
No, they had to bring one in, but hard to enforce when you were chewing through the adjudicator's thigh and rib. Creefly now, sitting there, down in his putting stance, thinking about having a little toot.
Or some might call it a putt.
Oh, and it's just snuck past. It's just snuck past. Focus too much on his bowels, as we are.
That very
Want
much
to
looked
do.
like he was looking off to the crowd to decide who to devour.
Well, as long as he does it outside tournament play, there is nothing that the PGA can do to stop it. Or indeed, Kundigan's reformed meets. We're not culpable because we never signed. Well, Sasha Chomp is eternal.
Yes, I am, in fact, an ethereal being. And I'm gonna go and fetch my leg rest. Ethereal people have tired legs.
Oh,
I'm still attached to my
still got some headphones on. Got to be careful there not to pull all of the equipment off the commentator's table here. It's been known to happen, I believe, in 1981 at TPC Sawgrass during the Players' Championship. It was, I believe, Chiefly Hangman actually walked to the bathroom with his headphones on and strangled 3 caddies unto death. It's a strong hit. It's going to kiss the rough but should bounce nicely onto the fairway like butter onto a hot sodden crumpet.
And it's going to stop nicely before the splashy holes.
Augusta, known for its splashy holes. They've caught many of the greats. Pushway Jones obviously got into a little bit of trouble on the 12th back in 1945 in the early stages of the championship, which he fixed by hiring a small boat and sailing his way out to victory.
Commentary here only going to get more inane as both commentators struggle from the heat stroke because they're wearing very thick jackets.
Why do we wear them? It is Scotland, but it's not that cold.
And we're in a small booth.
It's a tiny booth. This our booth. 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 Sorry, joking a little. During lunch, I did breathe in a potato because Chomp laughed at the joke they hadn't made yet, leaned back, hit their head on the piano. It was very funny, but I did breathe in some potato and it's caused some injuries.
Teach him for laughing at my pain.
And it's a wonderful putt there to bring him to 23 under, which, if you don't know, is lots under.
If anyone else is watching this at work, like Odin's Pigeons, I would suggest being very sure it's not going to get played out loud.
I think you should let the entire office know that you're a supporter of this Reformed Meets Championship golf-playing Masters event of the season.
Sam Does Watching suggests, did Creefly just shimmy there? Did he in fact do that, Ken Bang? Because I did not see it.
I wasn't looking because I was taking a sip of my non-alcoholic beer. But it's very possible. He is a dancer. Hence, the black chinos, usually seen on someone like, oh, I don't know, Bruno Tognoli. Is he a dancer?
He is, well done. I'm quite impressed you remembered that. You're not very interested in dancing, Ken.
I am moderately interested in dancing when it's on. Rainbow Ned letting us know that some of the stories of golfing past made them choke on their pudding. Now, you don't want to hit it over here, that's too far. Well, we're going to have to do an approach shot here, but he's going to have to do about 3/4 of a power of a hit here. Tricky because Creefly is known for just wanging it at any old opportunity.
Pretty sure I just saw an auto-generated staff member checking their watch.
Well, even AI have to check the time.
Even AI staff are fed up
Well,
with people's bullshit at their work.
And of course, in Scotland, it's not known as AR staff, it's known as YI staff. That joke brought to you by the year 1944. Even though that's not Scottish, that's Birmingham. I've become confused.
No, it's Geordie.
Geordie. Is Geordie Birmingham?
No.
Where's Geordie? Newcastle?
Yes.
Wonderful Newcastle. We'll be visiting there for the Kundigan's Amateur Championships, where the young people of Newcastle will be tunnelling through mounds of meats for cash. It's a long putt, relatively straight. Has it got the distance? It has, but it has trickled just off to the right there. That is...
Percy Chaos says, that would be Newcastle, you southern twat.
Now, it's got a weird break here, given that it's just a centimetre away. And it is in. We have put...
Just checking he's still got his fingers there.
Manager Possum, sweats in American. Yes, English words. Kundigan's meets, just as we head into the 17th hole, would like to remind everybody that Kundigan's Reformed Meets has nothing to do with Kundigan's Reformed Meets, a charity to help meets with a criminal record return to the community. We support their efforts, but we are a different company. Wonderful drive there over the old course sign, over the hotel, towards the empty stands, which when you get near them suddenly fill up with punters. See them form, see them form, see them form. They return from the Netherrealm to watch this endless, endless golf.
And now they stand.
Creefly's happy about that one. You can tell by the way that he opens his eyes so wide you can see out of the back of his skull. EA Sports. It's a game?
Foxglove pal, that's really funny. I don't know if I want to read it out on stream.
I think we'll leave that one for chat. It's good stuff, but we'll get in trouble. Oh, and it has unfortunately gone left, and he has ended in the sploshy hole.
That is not in fact a sploshy hole, it is a scratchy hole.
That is a scratchy. Now, what differentiates a sploshy hole from a scratchy hole in your experience?
One goes splosh, one scratches you.
Well, he will be up for a scratching. He's deep inside this scratchy hole. As you can see, the big frightening wall is going to make things a little tricky for him. He's going to have to use a shot which this interface is describing as blast.
Buzz it.
Ready to blast. It's blasted out, and it's just crept off the back there.
It's going to roll into the crowd.
Into the triangular feet of the crowd. Look at their shins. Look at their triangular shins.
That's just real good contouring, Ken.
Now, obviously, this sport is hundreds of years old, but this particular iteration of this sport came out yesterday. Why have some of the crowd got triangular thighs and legs, you say? Hard to say. EA Sports. It's mostly game. And hear the whispers they gather in the darkness?
That was much too hard.
And he is back round. Will he end up in the... Oh, it might be time to go back into the scratchy hole.
Picking up speed.
Back into the scratchy hole.
We're in the scratchy hole.
Well, this is a tricky...
Look how upset he is.
He might kill. He might kill. Okay.
Those eyes are genuinely terrifying.
I think this is the way to do it. I've not really... Cringely... Creefly has not used these shots before, and he doesn't really know how it all works. That's much better. In fact, that's pretty fucking good.
Cringely, of course, a different type of ethereal being. Not that interested in golf.
Not that interested in golf. Right, well, this is for double bogey. Luckily, he is about 20 shots ahead of the competition, so this shouldn't trouble him too much. A fine double bogey there.
So, Ken, for those not, au fait with golf, how good is his score right now?
I believe for St Andrews, a score of 20 under or below is not unheard of. I think it is actually a realistic score. Is it a realistic score for an amateur championship where the next lowest scoring player is about 5 under? Not really. Not really. Also, important to remember that is 21 under for the tournament rather than for the round, as this is day 3 of the tournament. So, if you were 10 under each day, which is perfectly reasonable, you could be 30, 40 under. Very hard, but you could do it. Pentol's just returned 10 minutes to get to the garage and find the wine, and also a short talk with parents. They asked what Pentol was doing. Pentol merely sighed and walked away. Let's give this one a real wanger.
Clears the path.
Oh, and it's a long roll. It'll get over this hillock. I don't think it'll quite make it to the green, but that is a strong
probably the best
Strong
shot he's
effort.
done so far since we have been commentating
Since
today.
we've been broadcasting, it's almost he seems a little more distracted than he was when he was playing earlier.
Goodness me.
What's happened?
I just looked into his eyes.
Don't do that. Now, fun actual fact, real fact. You see this depression at the front of the green here?
Yeah.
That's known as the Valley of Sin.
Oh.
Just specifically on this course, on this hole.
I think
Not
I've
in general.
decided that Baffleflap looks like he has closed his eyes and then painted eyes on top of his eyelids.
Ooh, accurate but a bit hard.
No one comment on that.
Rainbow Nerd fuckity fuck, I'm at 3% on my phone. That is very stressful. It's a 31-foot putt with a 2-inch down arrow, which we assume means it's 2 inches to hell. Hard left to right break here. Creefly has struggled with these in the past. How will he do? It's a little bit of an overswing, but it's on target. I don't think it'll quite make it there. No, it has just missed it.
It does, doesn't it? He has closed his eyes and painted eyes onto his eyelids.
Perhaps he's having a little sleep. Just having another go at that. There we are, and that is par on the 8th. That is a wonderful result.
Everyone in this tournament is British.
Yes, because it is an amateur British championship.
Oh, it's a British championship. It's not like people
It's-
can be invited from anywhere, but it's in St Andrews.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So that's 5 under for the day. But if we take a look at the leaderboard here, 21 under for the tournament. 5 under for the day. So we now head into the final day of the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational Golf Championship. We'll just take a quick look at the points. Oh, and Creefly has leveled up. Now, this is obviously a very, very slightly veiled reference to the rampant steroid use within golf. So we'll just take a quick look at Creefly here and pump him full of bull semen. So the main thing that every golfer wants is power. So we'll give him a couple of more juices of bull semen into power. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.
Farissima making a very good point here. Leveled up. We must stop him before he becomes too powerful.
Can he be stopped?
I feel like the biggest thing we need to worry about here is him hypnotizing people to join his evil army, and I think it's starting to work on me.
I see. I mean, as he stands there with the giant silver flag wafting in the background in his three-quarter stance, he is quite an appealing prospect. Look into the eyes, look into the deadly eyes. Now, given that that's a concern, we should watch out for the crowd gathered around the holes here at St Andrews. If you see any of them aligning with his dark power, do warn a course official.
Tim, there's some questions. Sorry.
Ken? Thank you.
There's some
Thank you, Chomp.
There's some questions from our audience today about why you're specifically referring to bull semen.
Because bull semen is the most powerful semen, and when injected directly into the face and neck can cause incredible sports-enhancing abilities. Sorry for not saying the word abilities right, the music's quite loud in our ears.
It is very loud in our ears.
It's not that loud on the capture, but it's quite loud in our ears.
it worries me how much his look is growing on me.
Growing on you, is it?
It definitely is.
Shut
I'm
up,
starting to-
Tim.
Oh, and the greenskeeper Pentel has told us to shut up.
Actually,
Luckily, they said shut up, Tim, and I'm not Tim, I'm Ken Bang, joined by Chomp Stromye.
nope.
Strom...
Stanye.
Starnier, Chomp Starnier, my long-term companion, Chomp Starnier. Oh, and as we see there once again, the far bleachers not yet. Oh, hang on.
Apparently, my eyes are disappearing into the green screen.
Oh, they are.
occasionally.
As golf looks through you into the future.
This is as my soul becomes possessed.
By golf.
Not by
And
golf, by this
by
wonderful
Creefly.
player. Now he wants this to stop now.
He wants it to stop. There is a water hazard up here, and he might be going in. He is going in.
Splosh, a splosh hole.
He has fallen into a big wet snake.
This, in fact, is a splosh length.
I think we're going to got a point of entry here. Point of entry. We'll take a drop shot from here. Oh, the ball has disappeared, but it's come back. So it'll be just a gentle little pitch there.
This is true, Karen says. Steals the eyes from other people to add to his own.
Maybe that's why his eyes sometimes look so strange in his head, because they're actually full of eyeballs and they're merely the ones at the front.
Yes.
To save par for the hole here. Will it break back left? Oh, not quite. Looking at Discord now. Ah, a recording that has to be downloaded.
Shut up, Ken.
I'll just turn that up a little bit, just in case.
Shut up, Ken.
Impressive
Point
work
taken.
there.
This is for bogeying. Not the way he wanted to start. But sometimes in golf, you just have to take your lumps. Ah, there, a picture of a human man.
Just a human man there doing his normal human work.
Look, standing up like human men do after eating a human birthday cake on their human second birthday. It's a powerful strike.
Look at those people appear.
A reminder that this championship came out literally a day ago. Wonderful. It is a new viewer here on the channel joining us for the coverage of Kundigan's Reformed Meets Golf Invitational. Scott of the Otter, this content is fun as hell. Glad I stumbled upon this. Well, the content is golf, and hell is where we live. So wonderful to have you, Scott of the Otter. Taking a little peek over at the hole here. Well, his club is what we in the business call far too hefty. So he will have to either... No, and that is his shortest club, so he'll have to underhit this one a little.
But we all know that he's capable of it.
Let's watch. It's not a bad effort if it stops heavily there. And you know what? That is a respectable effort there from Creefly Baffleflap.
Beautiful work from our Lord and Master.
Haha, Jesus Christ, who's that? Easter? I'm more of a Creeflister man. Creeflister.
Creefster, just go with Creefster.
Creefster. It's difficult coming up with a new religion on the fly. All hail Hypnos Soulbiter.
Andrew Time commenting, this is not what this normally is. It's much more cursed than this.
Pentel the Greenskeeper here saying, I find it funny that Tim, being less funny, brackets JK, made the stream have 11 more viewers since the start. Thank you for your constant support. And for your soft and rolling greens. Plonk, honk, it's in the trunk.
Who would have expected anything else from Creefly the Chiefly?
He's chief of my heart.
And our eyes.
I'm looking forward to the day I donate my eyes. Not yet, because I still need to watch and commentate upon golf.
I'm not looking forward to anything anymore, because Creefly owns my eyes now.
Those are just 2 golf balls, painted. But
Scott of the Otter saying, may the ball be ever in your favour.
Aha, and in yours. A powerful hit there.
Restless child, he's got that hot mouse bod.
He is a hot mouse god. It's going on a roller coaster ride, upsy downsy, on to the Bay's Carpet of Dreams.
Power of the extra eyes really helping him there.
But will he go too far and drive over the green? He will. That is unfortunate.
But this will be a ploy from the Exalted One.
The Exalted One hungers. The Exalted One waits. And the Exalted One plays top-notch golf.
Indeed, Seriade, the Baffleflap family is quite a noble family. And in fact, Creefly has eaten all of his ancestors to gain their powers.
I know I do it. And I know many of your viewers at home will also eat their ancestors to gain their earthly powers. Now, for those of you who are confused as to why Creefly has got such a commanding lead over the field, given that this is an amateur championship, it's important to remember that Creefly was at one point the greatest golfer in the world, but due to eating all the green jackets at a Masters event last year, he was busted down back to the minor leagues and is working his way back up. A little under hit there, but will it be enough? It is! As the little white mouth swallows up the little white cake, we move to the next hole. Into hole 4 here at St Andrew's Old Course. And I believe if Creefly does well enough here, he will get invited to the Masters. I think. I find it quite hard to follow how it works.
And the meat factory.
Well, as you know, every winner...
We're on the astral plane again. We're on the astral plane again.
Oh, we are! Come back. Come back to us.
Weren't concentrating hard enough on maintaining our human
There
form.
it is.
Oh wow, look at my eyes now.
Perhaps a little light.
Creepy.
Oh, it made it worse. It made it worse. There we go. An orange light helping there because it's helping the camera understand that this isn't green.
My eyes are still voids though.
Well, always. That's why I married you.
We're married.
Yep. But we kept our maiden names for work reasons.
I did not know that.
Nope, neither did I, but Creefly decreed it.
Okay.
We've got a slight wind up the cassock from behind here, so let's hope that gives a little bit of lift to Creefly's balls here.
Just to correct Ken, they're just the one ball in play this time.
Ah, but are you considering the balls in his bag?
Do they need an uplift?
No, but, you know, sometimes it's nice to be tended to.
Okay. Let's not judge the treatment of these balls based on their productivity.
Come on now.
Oh, looking real happy there.
Well, he is full of meat. Kundigan's reformed meat, to be precise.
In fact, I think we can comment on the fact that Ken Bang here not straight anymore. He's approaching straight.
Oh, accidentally hit the button that just made it go to the end there. Andrew Time, I don't understand golf. I'm pretty. Just checking the sponsors here. Surely the money flooding in for this coverage. Strangely, no. Can't imagine why.
Of course, all donations today go to our Lord and Saviour.
Yes, all funds that would once have gone to the Kundigan's Meats Accident Recovery Fund are now diverted to the Church of Creefly Baffleflap. He needs a private jet. Oh!
Also needs some head surgery there to fit more eyeballs in.
You think that man bun's for show? Full of balls. Eyeballs.
And a beautiful putt there.
Beautiful putt there. Popping it in. Popping it in. Well, it's a bogey, 2 birdies and a par so far, so he is 1 under for the day, 22 for the weekend. Apparently, LVBLW would like us to zoo about the eyes.
Okay.
We all know they're there, but we won't talk about them anymore. Good shot there, slightly to the left, but assuming a good bounce on the green trampoline here, all should be well. Oh, I think it might creep into the heavy rough. That is a shame, and the caddy will be feeling the backside of his shin. Well, that shot's not going to work, is it? No, it's going to have to be a recovery here.
As Andrew Time has pointed out, that's complete bullshit.
The circus of value.
Of course, we are 10 minutes away from an advert break now.
When you can learn all about the new range of Kundigan's reformed meats.
I thought they weren't reformed.
Reformed meats, not reformed meats. We do not reform criminal meats. That is a different organisation. These are reformed meats. Okay, so this for Birdie, unlikely to get it in from here.
Rainbow Nerd, an important question for you, Ken. How has your experience at the set of the Barbie movie been?
Well, I have been covering that for TMZ. I caught up with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie in full costume, and I screamed, "The dolls have come to life, they've come to life!" And I did hit them round the face and neck with my driving gloves. Wasn't allowed back on set after that, but I do understand that the shoes will be available for sale after the film's premiere, so looking forward to that. I know I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. How about you?
I am a baffle flap girl in a baffle flap world.
Aren't we all just a baffle flap? I'll try it again. It's a baffle flap world. We're all just living in it. Oh,
So close there.
Very, very nearly in putts at the moment for Creefly.
Creefly really looked like he was considering returning to his club eating ways there, but thought better of it.
Held strong, which is important because, you know, eating your clubs on the last day of a 4-day tournament is a surefire way of ruining your scorecard. Andrew Syme, if it's not Mitchell's, get back in the truck. Ooh, struggling to render there.
And Chomp Starnier here needing to step away from the booth.
Little tinkle.
And into the toilet area.
Oh, whiz hard and whiz true. True, like the claims of Kundigan's reformed meats. That's what Kundigan's has been renamed in its tie-in with Ken of the Barbie movie. Kundigan's reformed meats. Look, it's his friend Alan. Meats. Alan Meats. A good hit there from Creefly. Rainbow Ned, it is a great podcast. I am listening to it myself. If you enjoy it, do also listen to 3 Bean Salad, which also has Benjamin Partridge as part of the cast. Not quite to the green there, due to an evil hill that we will be sure to bulldoze shortly after the end of the tournament. Rainbow Nerd, you listened to it because of me. I'd forgotten that I'd recommended it. But I'm glad you're on the beef and dairy train. Ball sitting down nicely there. That will please Creefly. Griffin's Treehouse, this is the most oddly entertaining game and I've never seen it before. It's called golf. It's new. Rainbow Nerd, I started listening because of you and now my co-workers think I'm listening to some real non-fiction beef and dairy podcast. Andrew Time 3 Bean Salad has 2 other guys that have been in the beef and dairy as other characters. Yes, Mike Wozniak and I've forgotten his name. He's a stand-up comedian. Somebody look him up. Griffin's Treehouse. I'm aware of golf, but thank you, Tim.
Ow.
How you doing there, chump?
Smacked my knee.
Takes the best of us. Oh, a little under hit there. Is it enough? Is it enough? It's not enough. That is crushing. Henry Packer. Thank you, Andrew Time.
Ow! I
You
hit
did it
my
again.
other knee.
Well, don't worry. We're going to break soon, so you can tend your knee wounds.
Oh no, I pulled the skin off.
Crikey.
Okay, there was no blood under that layer of skin. Just a slight dint now. Yes, in fact, for anyone who hasn't been introduced to me since I did just take a brief adjournment to the Wiz Palace, I am Chomp Stanier.
Joining Ken Bang.
I
here.
considered asking Ken Bang to introduce me, but I knew he'd forget my name.
I'd actually remembered it that time. I might have said Stranway by accident, but I definitely have got Chomp. Nice delicate bounce there into the loving bosom, not quite into the splosh or scratch holes, which is a benefit. Manager Possum, you are right. Baffleflap is a microsecond away from losing it at any moment. And if he does lose it, indeed, we will all lose it, because the end times will begin if Baffleflap is over-angered. His moustache will grow and consume us all.
Golf, of course, being the one distraction that has stopped Baffleflap from taking over the world.
We cannot let Baffleflap retire from golf. It's a little much there from Baffleflap. It's still just on the green, still counts technically as a putt, but it is a 50-foot putt. Tim, you don't understand. My religion means we are not allowed to eat beef. That does make listening to the Beef and Dairy Network a bit of a different one. Lucas 187420 saying, "How are you, mate? I'm well, because I'm golf. And I'm also full of the delicious meats from Kundigan's Reformed Meats. What's that in the can? What's that smell? Kundigan's Meats. Yeah, to the hell."
And, of course, the love of our precious and most loved one, Creefly Baffleflap. I nearly said cringely as well there.
Imagine if you were in sort of a reference in a reverend sermon, and they were like, "And thanks to our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ," and on Easter too, or Creaster.
Easter too. Of course, none of this is my fault. It's the fact that the person who set up this stream named our Lord and Saviour something very close to one of my character names.
Creefly Baffleflap. Nice little putt there for another par here at the old course at St Andrews. And I think we will pause there to have a short break here at the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Golf Invitational. Please do join us at 5 minutes past the hour. We'll be continuing this hot golf action. See you soon.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back.
Hello and welcome back, and the green screen is much, much better now.
Ken
Welcome.
Bang here gonna have to take the lead on looking at the chat because those words mean nothing to me anymore.
Well, welcome back to Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational Golf Championship. Joining us here at the 8th hole of the St. Andrews. I always think St. Augusta, but they're two different courses. St. Andrews Old Course.
Just gonna step
With
away from a
Proofly
moment
Battle
because
Flap.
I've been sent an audio message and I'm sure it's inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Well, that is my colleague Chomp leaving there to listen to an audio message. Well, whilst Chomp's away, I'd like to thank Tungniv for resubscribing. 30 months. Hi, y'all. Wow, 30 months do fly by fast. How was the message?
I'm back. It was good. It was indeed about boobs.
It was indeed about boobs. Chomp getting messages about boobs here in the commentary box. What a life. What a life. Oh, just going to... There we are. Lovely. Oh, gosh. That does look so much better now. Weird. I set it up before the stream and it was wrong, but now it's fine. There we are.
Ow, that's very hot.
Would you like to use the handle of that mug?
I was just moving it closer to me because the handle was on the wrong side. You see,
Yeah.
I am left-handed. And unfortunately, you put the mug down in a right-handed position.
What a creep. Those are harsh falls.
The brothers Meredith are, in fact, right walkers.
We are. We are.
Into the tower!
Not quite. A nice landing there. Will it trickle off or will it hold? It's held. Like the faith in Creefly holds us all. Pezzicaus, no, I autocorrect.
I many
No,
wankers!
no, I autocorrect. I many wankers you tway.
Beautiful message there.
Beautiful message. Also from Mrs. Child, tits. The whispering is quite creepy in my ears. Oh, just right. Just right. Well, this is for par now. And it's firmly in for par for Creefly on the 8th.
That was a quick hole there for Battle Flap.
Well, they have called him the Golf Speedster, by the way. He teleports around the course between shots and occasionally just misses out the entire arcs of shots as well. He hits them, they go 3 feet off the ground, somebody hits the Y button, and then the ball just appears motionless on the ground, and the empty stand sits there. Will it fill?
I am very interested in what people are passing to each other in chat.
What are they passing? You tway, you tway, you tway, you tway. Pace Chaos, I'm old, leave me alone. Rainbow Nerd, there was a tit on the hold screen. Pezzy, the hold tit is Holly. Elfie BLW, not enjoying this. Obsessed 974. Is this
Tangfastics, beautiful choice there.
is this golf course Night Vale? It is not Night Vale, but we hope to play the Night Vale Invitational sometime in the summer.
We are in some kind of cursed realm.
The correct realm itself. As Creefly addresses the ball. 5 hit street. P1, P1, P1.
Clonk.
The P stands for power.
Good clonk there.
Good clonk there. It's a little over to the left, and the hole
Right between the scratchy holes.
right between the scratchy holes. Will it roll and trundle up onto the green? I think
I
it
think
will.
it will. There we
Just
go.
onto it there. It is going to be an absolute cock of a putt, but I think Creefly's up for the challenge. Oh, that's a 108-foot putt, but Creefly's up for the challenge.
Isn't there another club you can use when you're this far away?
No, because you are on the green.
Oh, you have to putt on the green.
You don't have to putt on the green, but if you chip on the green, everyone gets really angry at you because you bugger up the green. So you could.
I thought there was like a slightly more powerful putt one. But
There-
that's the chip one.
Yes, there's a chip. There is something called the Texas wedge, which is when you use a putter when you're not on the green to putt through the fringe or short rough, or maybe on the apron of the fairway.
I know nothing about golf, but I happen to be better at playing it than this guy.
I've got bad motor skills due to my illness. Oh, not quite there. It was
I genuinely don't think it's because you've got bad motor skills. I think it's because I don't care, and therefore I don't get in my own head.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Golf is definitely a game about not psyching yourself out.
Verissima, if Tim wasn't Tim, he'd look like such a hipster in that outfit. And brackets close brackets, fortunately, he just looks British, which I am. Foxglove Powell, shocked that Tim knows about golf and not Eurovision. He really is a straight man. But I have seen A Song of Ice and Fire, the Eurovision film.
He is indeed a rich straight man.
Cha-ching. That
I'm looking into
moustache,
the eyes again.
the moustache is really doing some stuff as well. Tendrils keep on crawling out of him
There
up his
aren't
face.
many tendrils.
Now, do remember that in this particular game of golf, there's only about 30 preset people with about 5 sets of facial hair. And yet on them, they've singularly failed to stop the moustaches creeping out of the faces at alarming angles.
I thought I saw a goat on the course. It was, in fact, a bench.
Well, what are goats but benches that walk around? Oakleaf Bearer, in the market that I work in, there's a taco place run by a fella that is the spitting image of Tim, except he's American. Hey, y'all,
Rainbow-
I'm Tim who works in a taco truck.
Rainbow Nerd, we are not in fact playing against each other right now, but when we play against each other on a physical course.
On the physical course of life.
I'm good unless I have to walk around the course, in which case I tire very quickly and need a nap.
And that's when I strike.
However, the last time we played in person, I went back to the clubhouse because I got tired, Tim carried on playing, and I met a big old fat black Labrador, so my day was better.
You also took my putter with you. And I had to putt with a wedge. Shiny Blackbird. Tim, that sounded like a Canadian doing a bad southern accent. Congratulations, you missed. It's reading the putt. Oh, it's a big left to right. Manager Possum, how long is this stream supposed to go until we become too bored or too hot?
Clonk.
It's a good length.
I can just see the hole again now. I think it's gonna go to the right.
It's just shy. It's just shy. It's just shy.
What is it with those bits of mustache sticking up?
It's very weird. Rainbow Nerd, Tim knows the different types of golf sticks. I know broadly which ones are which. Yes, it's true. It's my secret shame.
He does, in fact, own his own golf sticks.
I do, and I use them once every couple of years.
And I have managed not to eat them yet.
Well done. Obsessed974, why do you actually play golf? Are you secretly super rich? All I know about golf is that rich people play it. Well, that's actually an interesting question because... Oh, I'm just going to make this loud music stop. Shut up, loud music, while I talk about golf. So in England, there are absolutely cockloads of golf courses, and when you go there, you will see some rich people at the fancy ones. But if you go to some of the regular ones, it's mostly middle-class people and builders with large white vans. You will not believe the number of times you'll hear someone shout, "You fucking cunt," on a golf course in England.
That sounds like my uncle.
Yep, uncles love golf. So in England, you don't actually have to be all that rich to play golf, because you can play around for like 12 quid.
Also, Tim Meredith, are you doing songs today? Or is Ken Bang fully in charge?
Ken Bang can attempt a song for you, but I assure you it will be mostly a promotional tune for Kundigan's Reformed Meats. What's that hot feeling in your mouth? It's a slice of Kundigan's. Be warned.
And that's true regardless of whether you heat it or not.
It's just hot. It comes hot. As do
No.
I. Just spitting straight facts here. For Kundigans.
Even I thought that was too far.
Hoping for a nice firm bounce here. Sit down. There it is. Wonderful.
This stream with this man is going to be the reason why I don't get a high-profile job.
People can barely be bothered to read CVs. You think they're trawling through my Twitch channel? I don't fucking think so. Hi to KPMG.
It's like you learn nothing from that really weird Luther film.
If you've seen Luther Fallen Son, what the hell? What the hell? What's happened to Andy Serkis's head? Why aren't they helping that man who's been shot and frozen? What the hell?
Why don't they take that man out of his freezing clothes?
They literally, a man falls in a frozen lake and they fly him back to England in his wet clothes. That man's also been shot. He doesn't die. It's very stupid. A question from Toys R Us. I know I came here late and I don't want a backseat game though. My question is, are you playing with a controller? Is that as satisfying as some sort of Wii game where you have to make the motion? Genuine question, not being snarky. I am playing with a controller because the mouse and keyboard implementation of the game of golf is remarkably shitty. There have been some golf games where you use a Wii remote or motion controller. Because they lack the weight of a golf club, they mostly feel weird and don't actually simulate the game of golf.
I bloody love them.
Oh, they're fun, but they don't really
I
accurately
miss the
simulate
games
anything.
where you wang a controller around.
They were good fun, but they had nothing to do with golf.
No, if they had anything to do with golf, I wouldn't want to play them.
No, because golf is, for the most part, quite boring.
I'm weirdly quite good at the bit where you hit it as hard as you can, and not very good at the bit where you have to do any kind of accuracy.
Well, you know what they say, drive for show, putt for dough. And that's actually the kind of thing that golf people say.
And you are a golf people, so you would know.
I am sort of a golf people in that I play every now and again. I mostly enjoy being outside when no one can ask me to do anything and
With
my
his
phone is in a
papa.
bag. With my father, it's how we bond. James Bond. And my father is the kind of guy who would say, "You fucking cunt," on a golf course, so...
Maybe, when Griffin comes to watch your show, we can all go and play mini-golf together, and Griffin can be the reason we don't end up hating each other.
We have to play mini-golf with very strict rules because...
We get really angry at each other.
Do we get really angry at each other?
I can play perfectly well with other people, Tim. It's just with you that I get angry.
Well, I'm never angry during it. You're just angry at me. Due to my highly competitive nature. Rainbow Nerd, good to know that Amy is good at hitting it very hard. Click, click, indeed.
I winked at the same time,
Oh,
right at
my,
camera.
my. Rest of child, but Chomp, Ken. Fun fact, I dated the boring American version of Tim from Arkansas, or Arkansas, depending on what part of Arkansas you're from, and he crashed my car on my birthday and then asked me why he had to pay the deductible since they were going to the car. What an absolute bellend. The ball swerved, the ball danced, it's heading to the hole, it's very right. It's very right.
Just like a lot of people who plays golf opinion on politics.
Very, very right. Increasingly right. Also, I'd like to think that I'm not necessarily the English version of this man, because I don't think I'd crash someone's car and then be confused as to why they wanted money from me.
I don't think that's something you'd do.
Crash the car? Or the money thing?
I mean, the money thing.
No?
Crashing a car is not always the person's fault.
True. I drive better in real life than I do on stream. Sasha, I think they meant your looks. Fair enough. Double Decker, I'm sorry, what? An absolute what? I've legitimately never heard that before. I need new insults from my best friend. Did I say bell end?
I think you said bell end.
Bell end, as in the bell end of a penis. Bell end.
Very common British insult there.
Common British insults. From a common British... I'm not... Wait, from a middle-class British man. I don't actually think I want to hit this too hard.
That is, in fact, what that means, Elfie. Oh, lots of people not knowing that was what that was referring to.
Yes. Oh, mind the spicy
Scratchy
hole.
hole.
No, I'm in the scratchy hole I was
Scratchy
specifically
hole.
trying to avoid. Oh, and I'm right up
You
the
called
front
it
of
a
it.
spicy hole.
I did. It's a spicy, scratchy hole. It's time to blast.
Cockhead is, in fact, the same thing.
Oh dear. Well, it's just a little recovery shot here now for Creefleet.
Most British swear words are, in fact, about the penis. Or vagina.
P or V, take your pick. Rainbow Nerd saying to Teresa's child, what I've learned from this stream is wank stain.
Indeed. The stain.
The stain?
Actually, that's where my surname came from. Stanier.
Ah.
But mine was Chomp Stain, not Wank Stain.
You chomp stain. Hopefully this one will sit down nicely. Not bad, not bad. Obsessed9774. In French we say cockhead, as in your face looks like a cockhead sense. Your face looks like the head of a cock. Quite the unsightly thing. Ah, balls and shit.
To the right yet again.
To the right yet again. Well, Creefleet is not performing quite as well as he did earlier in the tournament, perhaps because he's really hot and is talking constantly. It's hard to say. There we are.
That really is a satisfying little noise.
A satisfying little clonk there. LVBLW, holy fuck, I haven't dated in over a decade. You're missing nothing. Neither have I. In fact, I never really dated.
I dated more than you.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on what you would class as a date.
We didn't go on what you would class as a date.
No.
At least not one that we both thought was a date.
No, we just went out and did stuff until we realised we were going out. Basically, as you just gained an Amy. I woke up one day and there they were.
That is pretty much what happened.
Obsessed. Sorry, I believe this is in reference to me saying that a face looks like a dick. Obsessed 974. Tim, you're not that hot. Don't flatter yourself. Oh no, it was in reference to me saying I'm really hot because of the heat. It was less cruel than I thought it was.
But still cruel.
But still cruel. They did put /J.
How many people did I date at uni?
I don't know. 3?
Two?
2 or 3? It was 3 for me, but I came into university with a girlfriend.
No, as in like actual, just not having a relationship with, just going on a physical date.
A physical date. Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
A physical date.
Let's just say we went on a physical date.
Pezzy, it may well, but he did not realise that was a date. That's the whole point.
It doesn't count as a date if one of you didn't know. Oh, just
Pentol,
over.
I think what actually happened was we went out for a burger and Tim said the words, "Are you my girlfriend now or what?"
I'm not sure I said it quite like that. But
I mean, you were like just turned 20, so you might have done.
I'm not great. I do apologise for how I am.
Then he got up to leave when I had half my burger left because he'd finished.
Yep. Let's stop talking about Tim and his many failures. No, don't roll off the back.
But you did bring me flowers every time you came to visit.
And I tried to make you a special dinner for Valentine's Day and you said, no, stop this, it's too...
It makes me uncomfortable.
It makes me uncomfortable. I don't do Valentine's Day.
Why are you making me express emotions?
Emily Rousher, in Tim's defence, I've done the first bit, not the second one, Tim.
I did also turn round to you when we just started dating and I said, I'll give this 3 months.
Transfer Cake Jake points out something incredibly important. Who's Tim? I only know Ken Bang.
True.
Ken Bang and Chomp started dating at university. Yep, brutal. What a brutal thing to say to someone, but I understand where she was coming from.
It was coming from me, not from him.
And as you know, when somebody says, it's not you, it's me, that's makes you feel absolutely fine about it. Pentel asking, what made you say 3 months? Why 3?
I would have got us past Christmas.
Least you got a gift out of it.
Hey, don't get me started on that. I'll tell stories.
Say again?
I said, don't start arguing with me on that one. I'll tell some stories
What about Christmas?
about getting things before splitting up with someone.
I went on a holiday with someone. So what happened was I wasn't sure, but I thought maybe the relationship was over. Then I was told by their parents they just booked me and this person on an expensive, non-refundable holiday, and that it was going to be wonderful. So I thought, well, given that I was on the fence about this, I don't think I'm going to just ruin the holiday and waste everyone's money. So I went on the holiday, and the minute I landed was like, this was a mistake. And
No, there was another element to this that makes you look a bit better, which was that you did not want to split up with her in the run-up to her exams.
No, I was also 19. Decision-making powers at 19 are not great.
Tim and I knew each other for a year and a half.
Who?
before we dated.
Amy's... Chomp's got tired of the bit.
Fatigue is setting in.
Well, you know what? I'm still Ken Bang. You're Amy Dickinson, but you can refer to me as Tim if you like. It's the Ken Bang Promise, brought to you by Kundigan's Reformed Meats. Emily Rousher, I have a story. So I'm Polly and was visiting my boyfriend's other partner, who's my friend. And they were like, oh yeah, totally don't have space in my flat. Why don't you sleep at his place? And the next morning I was like, so I guess we're dating? Pentol, Tim, if it helps, if it makes you feel better, I realised I was aromantic whilst I was in a relationship at 19 years old. It did not end well. Wicked Not Evil, my first relationship ended so well. She said, do you want to meet my parents? I joked and said, does this make you my girlfriend? And then she said, ooh, no, I'm not gay, which came as a surprise. Powerful stuff.
Tim had to have a chat with his girlfriend's dad when he broke up with her.
They drove to Nottingham. It was terrifying. He had tattoos all up his arms and could rip my head clean off.
I bet you're just as scared of my dad.
Absolutely terrified. He knows the good fields to bury people in. Oh, not quite enough there.
My brother, who is the sweetest man in the world, we were out with my cousins one night, and my cousin's husband said to Paul, you have to give Tim the, big brother talk, because we'd only been dating, 6 months at that point. And my brother was quite inebriated at this point and just turned round to Tim and gave him sort of a glassy stare and went, I'll break your legs. And that was all he said.
Not if you do this or don't, just generally, I'll break your legs. LPOW, my dad liked to remind my 2 boyfriends that he kept a gun in the house. Cool stuff, thanks Dad. Verissima, Mabel would help dig the hole, rest in peace Tim.
Well, Mabel would be more dangerous than my dad. But only if she knew what you'd done, which I don't know how she would.
She is but a dog.
No, she's a human. We've seen her doing her human stand.
She did stand like a human man.
I've mainly stopped the character because my voice started hurting.
That's fair. And we are now, I believe, at the 16th here at the St Andrews Old Course on the final day of the Kundigan's Reformed Meets Invitational. It is a gripping lead for Creefly Baffleflap. One he's only extending as he's extending his reach and power into all aspects of our lives. There he is. Happy with that, waving to his fans now.
Of course my throat hurting because there is a relatively new human in our life now who is always sick.
Constantly sick.
And so we are now always sick.
Constantly sick. I'm supposed to be going to America next week. I really hope I don't get fucking ill.
Hard to avoid when a baby shoves its hand in your mouth.
Shiny Blackbird. Oh, nope, that all moved very quickly. Shiny Blackbird, I once gave a woman my dad was dating a stern talking to. This tells you a whole lot about the dynamics in my family. Double Decker Cracker, Jesus, I saw something zoom past me and it legitimately gave me a fucking heart attack. It was just my foster cat. I just put food out for her and she's very shy, so she never walks normally when I'm around. But man, I almost died for a second there. Pentel, Shiny Blackbird, I respect you so much. I already did, but that's fucking powerful. K Sarah Fifi, I just got a call to set up my appointment to sign my contract for my first full-time job out of university. Well done, K Sarah Fifi.
I smacked my hand on the microphone when I went to clap.
Is the job at Kundigan's Reformed Meats, offering employment to all of the community regardless of meat content. You're all welcome in the Kundigan's family.
We promise our jobs are not to use you as meat.
You won't fit in the grinder yet. Too much, too much, too much. I panicked and I did ball spin forwards and I shouldn't have. Is it still on the green? It's technically still on the green. It is still a putt. It's a 49-foot putt. Right, I'll need all of the assistance from the reading putt. Oh, that's a weird putt. Okay, we'll try that one. This is for par. We might end up with a bogey on this hole. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, nearly. Pentel, you know the weird thing? All my years in primary and high school, people came up to me for advice for relationship stuff. I just said, did you try talking it through or some other rational thing? And they'd always thank me for such great advice. I was very confused.
Did you try communicating?
Have you thought about words? Rainbow Nerd, does Kundigan's have an opening for a data manager and analyst? Yes, in fact, Kundigan's Reformed Meets is all about data, analytics, and making decisions based on facts. So if you want a new job at Kundigan's, just get a slice of prime Yorkshire beef, smash it up into tiny pieces, mix it with sawdust, chicken, horse and goose, and create a CV out of the paste that forms.
It's up to you how many of those animals are alive.
The more, the better.
Imagine using a horse as your CV. Just like a live horse that gets led into someone's office.
It's shaved into the side. Andrew Time, does Kundigans have any literature I can analyse? Yes, we have a wide selection of meat-based brochures and also thin slices of book ham. That's right, book ham. Ham for books.
I love it when I can hear you struggling.
Book ham. Normally when I do improv, I warm up. Obsessed 974, it's my emotional support horse.
We saw a horse today.
Elfie BLW.
It was real pissed off. Every 5 seconds it was just like...
Alpha BLW, hi, I'd like to zoo this topic, please. My brain is doing sad things. I work with so many animals, please stop. Well, it is going to be difficult given the sponsor of this stream, but I'll stop talking about minced horses. You just need to slightly underplay this one. I don't think it's quite going to be where we want it to be. But a very, very minor chip. Versima, what's Ken Bang's opinions on loose meats? The looser the better. Find them rolling around the factory floor. Teensy little chip now. Ooh! That would have been powerful stuff.
Powerful, powerful stuff. Oh, some dusting of the slacks there. He clearly was not happy with his slacks.
Oh, dusty, dusty slacks. Emily Rauscher, my go-to advice is, well, maybe have a think about what you want from this situation. It's difficult. If it's difficult, make a list. Helps in an astonishing amount of situations. And then Pentel has said, oh my god, I've said that so many times. Restless Child, but yes, it may be surprising to learn that that guy that totaled my car, not my worst ex. Oh dear. Plonk. And that's the Kundigans meets ways. Some have said that Creefly's performance is because he is powered entirely by slices of Kundigan's reformed meats straight from a can. Hot, cold, it's all the same temperature in your mouth.
We know that's not true though, because as we have said in his history, he has eaten both golf clubs, spectators and jackets.
But we're not talking about his history, we're talking about today.
Oh, today!
Since he stopped eating spectators, golf clubs and other such accoutrements which did affect his opponents and has gone over to a full Kundigan's diet, I believe he has simply dominated the golfing scene. As we mentioned, he was busted back down to the minor leagues, much like the Mighty Ducks, because he ate all of the green jackets at the Masters. So hopefully on a Kundigan's only diet, he'll be back up to the major levels in no time.
I love the Mighty Ducks.
We all do.
It's one of my favourite films.
That's okay. That's a fine thing to think and feel. It's weird with the St Andrews course because a lot of it just looks like a big open field that you're hitting a golf ball at. When we're on the next golf course, and I think we'll only do one other golf course and then we'll finish, you'll see that other golf courses don't look at all like this. It's a weird golf course, but you do go over this bridge with a goose at the bottom.
Goose!
And he's always talking angrily at his caddy when he walks over.
I am basically waiting for Chugs to start streaming so that we can raid.
Oh, I see. Obsessed 974, indeed, with his weirdly fixed gaze.
Do not tell me that guy would not make an amazing professional wrestler.
Who?
Baffleflap.
He would. He's got the hair, he's got the eyes.
He's got the face.
And he's got the killer instinct.
And he's surprisingly muscly.
Well, since the dominance of players like Bryson DeChambeau, I think his name is Bryson DeChambeau, the big muscly golfer is a thing that has arrived.
You're one of the only people I know who really does the, like, look up to, like, remember things.
It's because my brain needs all the help it can get. Will it? Oh! That would have been a
Arms in the
lovely
background
way.
there. Shadow arms.
Shadow arms.
Big snaky shadow arms.
Big snaky shadow arms in the background there.
Let's watch for the big snaky arms.
And
It's got covered by the banner.
And that is a commanding win for Creefly Baffleflap here at the Kundigans Reformed Meats Invitational Golfing Championship. Sponsored by Kundigans Meats. Slice it up thin and put it in a pan. You're a Kundigans woman, a Kundigans man, a Kundigans they them. Pentel, I look up to. Tim can adhere to that. And as the Kundigans band plays the triumphant march, we will offer Creefly a small golf clap.
And think of the Mighty Ducks. Did you choose how he looked? Or did you pick a random guy?
I chose from the options.
Ah. You didn't, like, make that face.
Well, Creefly has been invited now to the Masters, one of the most prestigious tournaments in golf, alongside, I'm going to say, the Players' Championship, then the US Open, and there's another one that I can't remember right now.
Some very excited people outside our window.
So let's go to the Masters. The Masters, of course, brought to you by Kundigans Reformed Meats. Kundigans, Masters of Meats. Yes, we are. Pentel, even though this game is fun, just a little reminder, fuck EA. Certainly, there are a bunch of wankers. All right.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I think we noticed. Oh!
You made your mic peak.
Yeah, well. Oh, just before I go into this, I'll have a quick look.
It's almost as if I have a disability where I get tired.
Yeah, a disability where you just yell things because you're so tired.
I do that a lot.
You do that a lot.
I'm not really tired because I haven't started meowing yet.
Right. Well, this is a very different type of golf club. This is a much more sort of artificial looking pretend world as opposed to the weird big... a glossy JPEG of the Masters there.
Pentel may have to dip.
No worries, Pentol. It's late there. You dip.
This parcel of land, set deep amongst the Georgia
Who the
pines.
fuck is this?
Why does it sound like Michael
It's yours
Caine?
as in so. Is it the beauty? Is it the colour?
Is it the stuttering?
Is it the sound and the breezes? Is it the history?
Is it the umbrellas?
It's all of that.
Here's Andrew Time. It is much more of a mew.
Special. This is Augusta National. This
It's Augusta
is the
National.
Masters.
Thank you, Michael Caine.
Thanks, Mickey. FWW, excuse you, Tim. What you trying to say about Georgia?
Oh, I want that outfit.
Look at these cute people.
I want the Yellow Man outfit.
To be fair, I don't have the graphics at their highest setting due to the fact that I'm also streaming, but even so.
What is that?
What's happening? There was a hat just in the air.
What is it?
Sasha Neumann.
What's happening?
Hey, Ken Bang, who are you? Look at these old men. What's Something's not right. It's
like a little floaty spirit.
Floaty spirit. Is that like Jack Nicklaus or something? Oh, yes, I think it's Jack Nicklaus, the bear, the golden bear.
Oh, the floaty spirit's gone. I miss it. It was a glove, apparently.
Ah, glove.
Amelie, yesterday I was so shocked and surprised that I was tired after travelling half the day. I forgot that I have fatigue every single day and I'm surprised by every time. I have been like vaguely well for like a week. And before that, I've just had so many illnesses. And I was walking today and I was like, oh, maybe my illnesses have gone because I'm fine today. And I was like, literally the last time you were ill was like a week ago. What are you talking about?
But yes, what I'm saying is not that Georgia looks fake, but look at this place. Look at it. It's not a real place.
Apparently you started reading a question and then stopped.
Oh gosh, I have no idea. Was it Sasha? Oh yeah, who are we raiding? Well, if Amy has her way, it'll be Chugs.
But Chugs is in America, so may not start streaming till before we finish. If not, we'll look when we get finished.
Yeah, have to see when we're done. Okay. So I think we'll aim a little bit over this way to allow for a little bit of run.
What did we have for tea? Oh, multiple mixed vegetables. I was just checking whether I'd hit my veg count for the day.
We there was tomatoes, there was peppers,
count.
there was I think it was mainly tomatoes and peppers.
Tomatoes, peppers, and
Courgettes. Never forget about those lovely jets. Wonderful.
I've just
Fairways,
got the Duckburg song going round and round in my head.
Fairway's not as fast at here
With,
as it.
An image of that little dog doing the dance while the person's grooming it.
Pentel, it's my time to go. I'm dipping out, Tim. Sorry, Tim. I value sleep more. That's fair. Bye, everyone, and have a good day. Amy, just Amy.
Thank you.
Always,
Bye.
always.
Bit like our time with our nephew earlier, eh?
No
I'm his favourite.
No one likes Tim. Oh, too much, too much. Green's also not nearly as fast as at St Andrews as well.
I have to mock Tim for the fact that I am liked more by the nephew than him, because as soon as they get to the age of running around and playing,
I will claim
you're going to
them.
be the favourite because I can't do it.
But imagine them saying, Amy, watch me dive. Amy, watch me dive. I'm diving. Look, Amy, I found a rock. Oh!
But while he's still cuddly, I'm the best. Rainbow Ned, I think the baby did think Tim was a bit scary at points today.
I am alarming.
You are loud and there are very big movements.
Pentel, shush, Tim. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't be a mod, nor would you. I try and find ways to go to the UK this August to possibly meet you all again. Okay,
Yay!
bye! Bye, Pentel. Fast enough out. I'm guessing the beard can be scary for babies. For young babies, they just want to tug at it. And then for older children, yes, I do think it starts to become intimidating. Rainbow Nerd, loud big man. I am a loud big man. Right, we're getting into world of shot shaping now. So we want to do a little bit of a draw on this one.
There are brilliant moments where Ben and Tim are being really silly and loud, and Max will kind of watch them for a second, and then he'll just look at me and Rach confused, like, what is this?
Is this
Why?
right?
Why?
Should this be? We'll go. Ooh, a very long roll on this one. Carry of 289 yards. Total yardage 362. A big drive. Get a little bit of safety on that.
Should this be happening? A common reaction to Tim.
Should, and indeed why.
Ooh.
Ooh, a little much there. It'll be okay. A nice little chip. What's happened to their torsos?
It's more their feet. Some people's feet are in the grass.
Well, all of our feet may be in the grass, but some of us are looking up at hats.
Maybe his name's Baffelf.
You love to talk just every time he's taking his backswing.
Baffel.
Baffelflip.
Baffelflap. Baffelflap.
Baffelflap. Hello, my name is Baffelflap.
Baffelflap. It's the only time you're quiet as a response to that timing of my speaking.
Oh, balls and fuck, must Creefly be thinking.
I'm certainly not controlling him.
Nope, Creefly's his own man. That's a par. 2 pars so far. Need to start making some birdies. The course leader is currently 5 under. Sasha, my first actual reaction to Tim was, who is this hilarious man, and how is he also a decent person, as far as you know? What a concept. I need to see more.
Never trust people you see on the internet.
Fox Power. Oh yeah, Tim, if you ever decide to shave the beard, it has to be with Max in the room, otherwise he'll be so confused and so scared.
I worked out the other day from a photo of you that it must have been 2018 the last time you didn't have a beard. It was when we went to France is the last lot of pictures we've got of you with no beard. So that's half our relationship now.
Do you not want to see peeled Tim again?
I don't know what peeled Tim would look like now.
Yeah, it's true. Professor, no peel Tim. Let's find out if he's... no, peel the Tim. Let's find out if he still looks 12 underneath.
I think Tim is slightly worried that he won't.
I'll just look old. And then it'll be sad.
Hi, Jam.
Hi, Bonsai Jam.
Plonk.
Obsessed 974. Beardless in France. Pezikes, the last person in gaming and giving. Yes. I have beardless gaming and giving footage exists.
You do have to book in a haircut, so we'll see what you decide.
Ooh. Ah, balls and fuck.
What we all want to know is what you'd look like with just the mustache.
Creepy. I'm going to say he's probably creepy. Pezikes, I mean, if Mr. Pez shaves his beard, I'm shaving my whole damn head. Rest assured, my uncle, also named Tim, once shaved his moustache when his kids were little and they had no idea who he was.
I've seen so many videos of that where babies just cry.
Obsessed974, I think if Tim goes beardless, I'll cry in distress like a scared baby.
If only there was such a thing as beard caps, like bald caps.
Oh, so you
could cover up your beard.
I think a skilled
You'd
makeup
have
artist
such
would do
a
it.
huge chin.
Massive chin.
We're coming up to potential break time again.
Oh, another little break. Oh, I needed that to be on the green.
I can tell because I need the loo again. So it's been an hour.
Resma, Tim's beard is Chat's comfort beard.
It's my comfort beard. I do this a lot. It's very comforting. I definitely like it a lot more than your mum likes it.
She doesn't care for it.
She thinks he looks like a hillbilly trucker.
Ooh.
Both at once. Kablamo!
Incredible scenes here on the 4th
Look
at Augusta
how happy
National.
he is.
And that's the power of Kundigan's reformed meat. Meat for your body, meat for your mind, meat for golf. That's the power of meat. Kundigan's meat. Kundigan's reformed meat. They say you have to have meat whole. We say no. Reformed meat is the meat for me.
I need meat hole?
You need meat hole. Rainbow Nerd, meat for golf. Sasha, meat for your body is what I call my, and then the message just ends. Amelie Rauscher, my boyfriend recently shaved his beard a bit shorter, and I now can't scritch it as well anymore. And I was so sad, Amy, otherwise I'd do the exact same
Tim
thing.
gets annoyed at me because I do that and then my fingers would get stuck in it, so he bought some stuff specifically to like make it really smooth so that I wouldn't be like pulling at his face.
It was hurting my face.
Now he has special make my beard soft stuff.
Stuff. In fact, I should probably do this.
Nope, I cannot wait.
No,
Nope.
no, it's piss time.
Every time. Always like 10-2.
She's got the clockwork bladder. Shiny Blackbird. God, Tim's face is like a cat when being petted like a toddler. Meat hole is confirmed euphemism for arsehole. I would know. This is my master's dissertation subject. I'm only kidding about the first part. First part only. Pesicast Ben is somewhere putting Amy's voodoo doll of Amy's hand in a glass of water. Planning his disquieting returns. Ah, not quite. Oh, not bad, not bad. Oh, but I think I will get a bad break here. Too much, little too much. Ah, balls. It's going to take away all of the wonderful work from my birdie now, I think. Right. Mr. Child, are we doing a 3-hour stream or 2 hours? I think it might be 3 hours. It might end up being 3 hours. It's for bogey. I might end up on double bogey. Who knows? It's tough times here at Augusta National. That's for double bogey. Sometimes these things happen. You get a birdie and then immediately get a double bogey. Seriad, I'm losing my faith in Creefly Baffleflap. You've got to stick with the system. We have moved up from the amateur tournament to the literal masters, so it would be unusual if he won first go. A perfectly respectable hit, but these are very sloping greens. I'm going to end up on the fairway. That is unfortunate. This is a par 3. Okay. That's what we needed now. Just sensible par. For a sensible meat-based man. Oh, that is unfortunate. It's going to be difficult for Creefly to come back from this. Absolutely unforgiving course here. But we will return to you after these messages from Kundigans, or indeed Kundigans, because we're no longer sponsored by the Barbie movie. Kundigan's Reformed Meats. See you at 5 past.
Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please.
And we return transformed. It was too hot, so I took on the jacket, but Amy clearly wasn't hot enough, so she put on a wig. Right.
It's me. Hi.
First of all, watching Tim is kind of like therapy in at least I'm not that guy kind of a way. Kidding, Tim.
Fuck you.
Ow, ouch.
Ooh, transvolcanic joy. Chat, I just won a research grant, meaning I will be marginally less poor for the next year and may not have to work as much. Well done.
Wonderful. And Skinny Pig Games, thank you so much for resubscribing. 25 months. Of course, I show up at break with a sub-anniversary. Well, we're back now, and thank you very much, Skinny Pig Games. Let me double check the Ko-fis to make sure that they are FBW. Oh my god, Chomp went blonde. Hashtag Chomp goes blonde. We're up to date there. Okay.
Chomp actually might need a snack soon as well.
Ooh.
Chomp has pita chips left.
Chomp's got pita chips.
Chomp on.
Hashtag pita chomp.
Unfortunately, I can't go and get them because it took quite a lot of work to get these headphones on over this wig. And I don't want to have to do that again.
FW, hashtag Blomp. Trent.
We love Trent.
And Friendhausen.
Trent had a match the other day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
False Club Power. Cat is very happy I'm in bed. She's on my lap and purring.
What's this break tip that you keep leaving?
Break tit?
Yeah, there's a tit on the break screen apparently.
No, there's a golf ball with a hat on it, and people keep referring to it as a tit because they're childish. Unlike me. Oh! Oh, I hit a tree.
Oh, this is a different type of... this is more like a scratch basket than a scratch hole.
It is more of a scratch basket. You scratch basket.
I would very much enjoy having hair that was this thick.
Oh my god.
It's deceptive, the scratch basket.
It's also, it has a completely white swingometer, and then it faces you up to a completely white sky, so you can't actually see. Almost in a way that would suggest it's very badly designed. Very annoying. Rainbow Nerd, it's Holly the Hold Tit. How dare you?
I'm too hungry. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, she's off.
But also.
Oh my god, do one or the other. I don't care about this endless deliberation on whether or not you're going to get some pita chips.
It's what makes life interesting.
What a definition of interesting. Oh, come on.
He says playing the golf game.
Come on. Really struggling at the golf game as well. Really struggling. So, Amy, any update on the pita chips? Getting them, not getting them?
Haven't decided.
Oh, well, the debate rages on, tearing this
does.
country apart.
Well, Tim, you clearly don't understand being chronically ill with stomach issues, because there's this thing where you can't quite tell if you're hungry or if you've just kind of got acid reflux.
Amy, I'm well aware of it. It's just the sheer length of time it takes to decide. I say
It's been like a minute.
I say get the pita chips and then have them here.
It's been a minute, everybody. A minute.
Endless time. Endless amount of time.
I've mentioned it maybe twice.
Oh my god, that's...
In fact, he's talked about it more than me.
It's getting tense here on the tee. Oh dear.
Very crunchy, so I shall eat them over here so I don't upset them.
No, crunch loudly into the microphones. Obsessed, a minute is a long time for an empty brain. It's true. My perception of time is much like that of a dog's. Gravesite podcast, free ASMR in this economy? Andrew Time, Amy breaks up with Tim live on stream. More likely than you'd imagine. You get between Amy and some pita chips. Oh no, it's over to the left.
I can't actually hear anything you're saying.
Oh, and I'm right behind a tree, and I hit somebody's shin.
Oh, they're spicy.
And they've got black pepper in them, I think. Oh, Sasha, ball cap time. It's a picture of a cat. Oh, Amy, you have to see this picture of Dash.
He's a void.
He's a void. He's a ball void. He's a void ball. Gravesite, violence is always an option when it comes to golf. It's true.
I've got stuck again. Oh my gosh. Really stuck. I fixed it. Stop staring.
It's still in the wheel.
Well,
Just...
give me a second. I'm trying to deal with...
No. You asked me why I was staring, and I told you why I was staring. It's still in the wheel. I'm just making sure that you don't tip over or something. I don't want you to tip over.
He's doing his... Honestly, now I was
I
doing
honest-
it good for good reasons.
I
Honest.
was honestly doing it for good reasons. I'm concerned about your health and well-being, and also the health and well-being of my audio equipment.
There we go.
Come on, come on. I needed that. I needed that so badly.
Did you?
I did.
You needed it.
Me and Creeflier won. we have unified.
So you panic about what his name was then.
Shush now. Emily Rasher, I have a pink wig and I was so sad when I put it on because my natural hair will never be that long and thick.
It's just nice having thick hair. I've never had thick hair.
Andrew Time, part 2 of Amy breaks up with Tim live on stream.
Can't break up with him. I need his nephew.
Oh, you know if we broke up, Rachel would choose you over
Rachel's
me.
already said that I am his aunt regardless.
I'm in 77th place. That's not ideal.
Excuse me, very grossly picking pitta chips out of my teeth.
She's the chitter pit picker. It's a good drive.
Ah, I didn't realise the little ball rolls.
Yeah.
I like it.
Although it's currently behind my head. I'll get out of the way next time it's doing a trundle. Oh my god.
That was terrifying.
I've golfed.
My tongue is spicy.
You got a spicy tongue, Leah? I tried to say deer and said mlalea.
We only have the one nibbling, so I get very excited. No one quite prepares you for someone being happy just because they see your face.
I'm happy when I see your face.
It's very nice.
Oh no. Look at the ball. Look at it roll.
Apparently your voice is weirdly soothing.
Well. Apparently this shot for birdie, like I'm going to get it in from here. You'd hope you get a par. LVW, I've got 5. The oldest just turned 13. Seconds about 2, and the youngest is nearly 3.
Tim and I are very close in age to our siblings. No one's had children early, and but I have a lot of, all my cousins have kids. So my cousins' kids.
Oh, it's a little shy.
Range in age from 16 to 9.
I think I need to be in the top 50 to make the cut.
Tim.
Yeah.
How many of your cousins have children?
How many of my cousins have children?
Yeah.
1.
Well done. How many children?
1.
Well done.
I know these things. Oh, that mustache. It's so bad. Okay, right. We need a nice and sensible plonk.
Speaking of the nibblings, I need to make a birthday cake in like 10 days.
Oh, a birthday nibbling cake.
Birthday nibbling cake.
Make a nibbling cake for the birthdays. Grabs out, it's the perfect PE teacher moustache. It is. Ugh. How creepy it is. Say there. Come on. Oh! Blong, blong, blong.
It is Max's birthday soon. And I'm going to make him a smash cake because apparently they're better for them, like less. There's no processed.
Hey now, you're a smash cake
There's
for
no
a baby.
processed sugar in them. And they can like smush them all up and eat them. Amelie, if you have a smash cake recipe, I'd be very excited to see it.
resume. A whole year of Ben B already. Did 2022 even happen?
Smash cake is like a cake that's made with like fruit puree instead of sugar. And it's sort of basically a really squishy cake that they can just put their hands in and pull apart and eat like that. I'll probably do like a normal cake for like all the adults to have, but it's just so that Max can have some cake that isn't
smash
like
cake. Smash,
full
smash,
of
smash.
Sugar. Yeah, sort of like banana bread.
Oh no, oh no. Sit down. Oh, balls. Balls and bugger.
The theme of the cake will probably be jungle animals because that's what he's had lots of like clothes and stuff with that one.
Oh man, I even was quite low back with the thing. It's a tiny little chip.
Oh no.
I'm not doing very well. Creefly isn't doing very well. This for bogey.
Foxglove pal, it still feels illegal to know about Max. I am still very careful what I share.
So you just give updates on all his appointment, his birthday, and what you're making him, and his
I
social
did not
security
say the
number,
date of his birthday.
and his social security number, and also all of his dental records.
I said when I need to make the cake. I didn't say his birthday.
No, but I think you said exactly how many days from
I
today
did not.
it was.
I did not.
No?
No.
Check the tapes.
I said a number of days. That's not the number of days until his birthday.
I see.
I said the number of days till I need to start thinking about making the cake. I was very careful.
Very careful. And Creefly's absolutely fucked it here at Augusta. Massive chance for him, totally wasted.
Andrew Time, I have been bitten by the baby, and I can confirm he does have teeth.
He's got them teeths. Oh, he's overshot. Pez Chaos. The only person who gives away secrets is you, Timbo. He's doing his weird bridge talk thing again. Okay. I think I can still par. Sasha, man, this guy looks intense. He's very intense. He's very intense. He eats golf clubs. We know this. Come on.
Satisfying tap.
Oh, dear.
Oh, the baby teeth thing is creepy, just like the baby kneecaps thing.
Oh, no thank you. No thank you to both of those topics. An unusual zoo from Tim.
I normally love it when I talk about how creepy children's legs are.
Oh, no, but I just... right now, with everything that's going on, you know, in my
You
short
need
game...
to make sure you move your head this time so people can watch the ball roll once you've hit it.
I have done that a few times, but I can do it again.
Rolly ball.
And there it is.
Babies get a lot less scary when you stop thinking that, like, breathing near them could harm them. Because they're newborn and all terrifying and breakable. Foxglove pal, Ben is good. He's just ill all the time.
Yeah, he's a new parent, and therefore always, always ill. Constantly, endlessly ill.
That was a good one.
There we are. That's the pitch I wanted. Okay, if I get this putt in, we can start making up some ground, because this would be for a birdie. It's only a very slight.
Elfie, have you gotten up? Have you gone up the stairs? This is the real competition that is happening today.
Well done to Creefly there.
Sasha, I found in the newborn phase, I just had to fake it until I felt confident because, yeah, I kind of felt like I had to convince parents to let me hold him sometimes so that they can, you know, rest and go to the toilet and stuff. And so I had to seem really confident.
You gotta seem confident. You got to seem confident.
It looks like you're doing that thing that actors do when they're trying to pretend that they're like travelling and they're like, oh, here we go.
Whoa, whoa! You know when actors?
Yeah,
Whoa.
we're on a roller coaster.
I'm on a roller. I'm an actor.
Oh.
I was in a production of The Tempest.
Well, improvisers definitely do it.
Oh, too much underswing. Stay. Okay. Oh!
We now know it's not going to go in because it didn't do that weird
Didn't do that
zoomy
weird thing. Andrew time, what the fuck is underswing? Is it like underpainting? It's when you don't swing the sort of full amount you can, basically. So you give it a half swing.
Grabber Still podcast says, this guy looks like he's seen some eldritch monster. He does, doesn't he? Yeah, what just happened with Rainbow Nerd?
What happened to Rainbow Nerd? I didn't see what happened
It
to Rainbow.
says, "Digga coming next."
Was it a cat? Was it some sort of fart cat? I forget, who owns Gabby the fart cat?
Pezzy.
Pezzy. Emily Rauscher. Golf! And it's the power
Rainbow Nerd, I
of
think you
golf.
might have leant on the keyboard at some point.
I heard my name. What did I do? Yeah, there was just blah, 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 blah. Okay,
Nice
so
to know that chat is caring enough to check on you, though.
the thing to do then is to... Yeah, I'd rather be back here and safe than... Oh, there's a 7-mile-per-hour wind, which is sending me right over there. So let's do that.
Oh, posture was very bad right then.
Okay, and stop.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. And that's what's called a layup.
It sort of looks like his mustache has been run over in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I know what you mean. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. And now all of a sudden it's going backwards at high speed. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. It's going in the water. It's going in the water. It's going in the water. It's going in the water, everyone. It's going in the water. That's not what I needed. Why? Why does golf hurt me like this? Absolutely disgusted.
Wonderful time to ask that question. Octafile, how do you like this new game?
The game is, the game is a little bit buggy and weird, if I'm honest. Yeah. It's a little
Such a... How can this fucking wet potato of a sport get you so worked up? Because his potato got wet.
My potato got wet. Oh, damn it. I think I've underhit it. Yeah, I underhit it. Let's guess. Tim said fart cat Gabby ran through the house so fast she fell down the stairs. Double bogey. I mean, absolutely. Horrifying.
Emily, you're completely right. Says he's just a natural at getting worked up.
It's true. So I thought I'd done so well on that shot, and then.
He's a cat whisperer. He's a parrot whisperer.
I whisper at parrots.
Clonk.
There we go. That's a bit better. Stop rolling. Stop it. Thank you.
Tim, is this a game you're going to play again, not on stream?
Well, I don't currently own it. This is a free trial.
Ah.
Because it's 60 quid.
Yeah, well, this is... Octafari has said I'm on the fence
60
about getting
quid.
it or not.
60 quid. 60 quid for the standard edition of the game. So I'm gonna wait to see how much patching and fixing they do. Like, if you like a golf game, it's the best golf game I've played in a very long time. But I stopped playing golf games in like Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2012 or something. So it's been a while. So it's a yes.
Chat, can I bring you in on a discussion? What is a reasonable amount for me to spend on a wrestling ticket? You flinched. You full-on flinched. I think it's getting too much, mate.
Too much, man.
How much have I got? Interesting question. At the minute, we don't know the types of ticket.
That's what
this
I said,
is the
Tasha.
problem, Emily. We don't know what will get
Whoa.
us what ticket.
Lily Rose asked, why would one want to see wrestling?
Lily Rose, because it's the best thing ever. And I can refer you to my last stream on the Do It Ourselves channel, where I talked about this for a very long time, and you can find out why I think it's the best thing. What are you doing with your face?
That was dismay and disgust at the question.
Oh. I can give you if I want to see people cavorting in tights, I will go to ballet. Yeah, but ballet has the wrong kind of music for me. Wrestling
and
has
the wrong kind of men.
Wrestling has like alt rock music and fireworks. And weirdly, men's genitals are better contained in wrestling than in ballet. Also, ballet storylines are like not sensible, but they're like higher brow storylines.
Often they're not.
And wrestling storylines are like fake weddings getting crashed by a dinosaur. That's my kind of thing.
To be fair, a luchasaur.
Yeah, I think we have pitched this right then, given people's replies.
Oh no! Absolutely balls that up. Absolutely balls that up.
We have currently said we'll go up to like £150. per ticket.
No, I had to be bullied up to that number.
But I need to see what I can get for what money first.
Yeah.
I just want to... The problem with wrestling is, like, the bit you're watching is, like, a really small ring. So to be able to, like, actually see what's happening in the ring, you have to be relatively close. Otherwise, you're just watching it on a screen. £150 is a lot. And if I had not been obsessed with this sport since I was 8, I probably would not pay that much money for anything.
Wicked Evil, I have tickets to see the SpongeBob musical next week for 20 quid. I mean, I wanted to go see Kiss and the tickets started at 170.
Verissima, for 150 you should be able to taste the free-flying sweat drops.
That's extra.
Last time I went, I could get, and this was like a long time ago, but the last time I went you could get like tickets really close for like 70 quid. But because it was such a long time ago, I don't think that's going to be the case anymore.
No.
And also, that was a small arena, not Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium.
What I do need to do is get those convention tickets refunded.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, not the last time I went to the wrestling, but the last time I went with my brother, we were right near the curtain to backstage, and so we spent very little time watching the actual wrestling in the ring, and most of our time looking through the curtain at what was happening backstage.
That is the best.
We also couldn't afford merchandise, so we made our own. We bought white shirts, plain white t-shirts, and marker pens, and we just wrote quotes from the wrestlers all over our t-shirts, and we thought we were really cool, and we were really cool.
We thought that, and we were.
We thought that, and we were correct. Yes, he is playing with a controller. An Xbox controller. We started out like even. I have zoned out of the golf, and Tim has really, really zoned into the golf. In fact, since he started being Tim and stopped being Ken, he's really got too invested.
Also, as I started doing badly, I was doing really well.
That's because it was Ken, and Ken was just on
Ken wasn't emotionally evolved. Oh dear. Have a look at the leaderboard here. 88, tied 88. Wow. Oh, I'm last.
I thought you were first before. No, you're in the new one.
Yeah,
You have gone up a level though. This is Masters we're talking about, mate.
Oh yeah, I went from an amateur championship to one of the biggest tournaments in all of golf.
Hi, Noodle.
Hi, Noodle. Press him up. Bring back Ken. Ken has returned. It's Ken Bang.
No, I will not start talking about wrestling because it's not something I can control once the tap has been turned.
Once you open that faucet, oh, the wonder that falls out. That's a golfing level up for Creefly there.
You should see how much wrestling I made my parents watch while they were here.
Noodle, who do you want to win the Masters? I want Tony Finau to win the Masters because he seems like a good dad. Alright, let's give him some little upgrades, shall we? A power approach.
Because there has been a lot of wrestling news this last week, so I'm not surprised. I'm liking this music. Tim, do Chug's dancing face. You gotta look more pained. That's better. That's better. That's it. That's the Chugs dancing face. You got it.
Sasha, I absolutely do not care for golf, but I'll talk to chat with Tim doing anything in the background. What's that?
Pezzy Chaos. Please never do that again.
What, this?
Call an ambulance.
My face does hurt now.
Oh no.
Right. Let's see if we can do a little bit better when Ken Bang is on the case.
Ken Bang. No, wait. Ken Bang.
Ken Bang! It's a beautiful day here at the Masters. The Masters this year brought to you by... What's the brand?
Cunningtons? Cunningtons? You got it on the hold screen.
Hang on a minute, we'll just go to the hold screen.
Kundigan.
Kundigans. Reformed meats. Kundigan's Reformed meats.
Seriad got that.
Take a slice, take it twice. Eat that down, that hot sweet brown. It's Kundigan's Reformed meats. Well, it's the second day here for Creefly Baffleflap, the surprise amateur qualifier for
I thought you just
the Augusta National.
straight out called him creepy.
No, he is creepy, but that's not what we're talking about. He had a tricky first day. He is basically last, or tied last, on 8 over par, but he's hoping to claw back some dignity today.
Also hasn't changed his outfit at all.
No, he only has this kind of shirt due to an accident. So powerful first drive off the tee. Gets him up to where he needs to be on the first there, but there is a tricky little dog leg left, behind which are unknown horrors of which man cannot know.
What does the pressing A do?
Say again.
What does pressing A do when it's in the air?
It increases the ball spin, sort of like an aftertouch type feature. No, I need to do that. Ooh, the wind is quite powerful. So Creefly will need to make some strong adjustments for a heady right to left wind here.
As someone who has fatigue, if you're so tired that you're sending messages and don't realise, and dropping your phone on your face, I think you should go to sleep.
Could be bedtime. Could be bedtime. And that is a good shot. 9 foot 11 inches to the hole. Creefly can slither his way home with a putt like that. Like a snake that can hold a club. Speaking of snakes that can hold clubs, it's Kundigan's Reformed meats. There might be snake in there, but legally we don't have to tell you.
2
Kundigan's.
a.m. is night time.
Night time. And that is a great start for Creefly Baffleflap there. A birdie on the first.
Ken's very excited about that.
Ken's very excited about that because it means he has to eat fewer souls tonight to regenerate his power. LVBLW also chat, apparently I made my finger bleed, to which the crowd shouts, how?
Oh, we have a picture of Gabby.
Gabby the fart cat here. Oh, looking on,
Oh,
licking
that looks
her
so like
chops.
Tabby when he used to have his little like toothy tongue sticking out thing.
Don't you worry, Andrew Time. Kundigan's is always with you, always in your heart, always watching, always waiting. It can smell you. It's here. It's
Kundigan's
gone.
now sponsoring Baffleflap rather than the tournament as a whole.
Yes, the Masters rebuffed Kundigan's approaches for a new meat-based rebrand, but Baffleflap himself did accept the huge sacks of meat that Kundigan's provides.
Obviously, it's all he eats, so.
Creefly Baffleflap. Blaff, blaff. Creefly Baffleflap.
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 Powered by Kundigan's. And that powerful Kundigan's fuel drive there pushing him to the very limits of what golf can offer. Foxglove Pal asking the important questions here. Ken, how will Kundigan reform meat? Well, you bring up an interesting...
Reform!
We reform meat. We do not reform meat. Now, the reforming of criminal meat is a separate service that legally has to be handled by a different charity or trust. However, Kundigan's Reformed Meats is an unregistered company that exists somewhere in a liminal space between Hungary, Slovakia, the UK and the US. Where is it? Nobody can say for sure. But what you can say for sure is, boy howdy, those are some lovely meats, I guess?
Ken, how do you feel about meat?
I love meat.
You eat meat all the time?
I constantly eat meat, but I never like to sully myself by eating just one kind of naturally shaped meat. I feel that's quite basic. I feel that isn't. What are you trying to do?
Click on the chat.
No, you'll control the game. Please don't do that.
Well,
Click on that chat. Do it over there.
That's not a real friggin' mouse.
It's a touchpad.
It's not a mouse.
But no, I prefer... Oh, a beautiful cat there. A beautiful cat. No, but I prefer my meats reformed out of many different constituent parts. I just feel it's the natural way.
And Ken, what does meat taste like?
Meat tastes like hope. Oh, is that like was it for a Maine Coon? Oh, the response there, incredibly slow from the controls. A good second's delay between me doing something and anything happening, which did make me massively overhit that. That's quite annoying.
Look at them hide their wedges.
Look at them hide those wedges, those naughty wedges. Verasma asking, can Kundigan fulfill my desire for hexagonal meat? You know what? Kundigan's offers all kinds of shapes of meat.
Shapes.
All kinds of shapes. In new Kundigans, all kinds of shapes. Trapezoids, hexagons, the 5-pointed glove. All of these things are available for your meat-based delectation with Kundigans.
I remember learning about the 5-pointed glove at school.
Yes. It's part of every child's education since Kundigans took over from the Education Secretary. Sensible little chip there. Rainbow Nerd, boy howdy, yummy meats. Boy howdy indeed. And that is another birdie putt from Creefly. He is as surprised as we are, staring through the ground into the hot, endless core of the earth. This is one of about 20 pre-selected faces that you can have. But you know, what's really eye-popping?
Flowering peach!
What's really eye-popping is the value and versatility of Kundigan's reformed meats.
Flowering peach!
This hole is known as the flowering peach.
Foxglove says, does Kundigan's offer meatless alternatives?
No. Kundigan's morally objects to any sort of meatless food.
Including vegetables.
Including vegetables. The founders of Kundigan's did actually start the company because somebody offered them a leek. And so offended were they that they formed a company making meals so balanced that you simply don't need vegetables. You don't need them. Kundigan's meats.
Tim, look at the parrot.
Squawk.
What a great picture.
It's a great picture of a parrot.
Hat. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Just sneaking out of the apron there.
Go to sleep, Rainbow Nerd.
Kundigan's is, however, an advocate of healthy sleep. But just make sure that your pillow is a Kundigan's meat pillow alternative. Are you hungry in the middle of the night? Just turn over in your sweet, sweet dreams and take a little nibble of whatever seems to come to your mouth.
He's so funny, I yawn at him.
It hurts. It hurts.
Look, I have a piece of paper that says it happens medically. It's nothing to be offended
Medical
by.
boredom of Tim. Slow down. Oh, a little over.
He was watching his shows, Aeroplanes.
Well, a little bit of an overhit there from Creepy, but that is always a risk when you are filled with
You
the
did just
ancient
call
power
him
of
creepy
meats.
then, I swear.
No, I called him Creefly. He's not creepy. He is the mascot of Kundigan's Meats, and I respect him and his ability to play golf. Oh, a sensible little chip there.
You're correct, Elfie. We do both have paper for why we're like this.
We do. We do. I'm hoping to have more of it very soon.
Sounded like creepy.
Not creepy. No, I'm afraid it simply wasn't.
Mock me.
Oh, it would have been a wonderful bit of safety play there, and a real advert for the safety that can be found in all of Kundigan's meat-based products. The fact that we missed the hole and didn't play safely in no way should impact the ongoing inquiry. Kundigan's Meats, nothing's proven. Back
Ooh,
to
Fox
7
Pal.
over.
Go to sleep, go to sleep. I don't actually remember the lyrics. Go to sleep, close your eyes. Da, 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 da. I know the tune, but I don't remember the lyrics. Elfie knows, that's fine.
I don't remember ever being sung a nursery rhyme. I don't think that's because it didn't happen, but simply because my memory isn't.
Tim is about to get 4 letters that mean that he can't remember anything.
Are they my postcode? You want that to sit down? Oh, it's too powerful! It's too powerful!
You are aiming for the giant bird feeder in the sky.
Come on, roll back, roll back, roll back. Come back like you always come back to the fresh taste of Kundigan's Meats. Slow down, sir. Slow down. Slow down, sir. Sir, slow down. Slow down, sir. Sir, slow down. Slow down, sir. There we are. 21-foot putt. Oh, Elfie BLW posting as much of a German nursery rhyme as they can there. Another for par. It is a tough old putt here for Creefly. Oh, a little right. That will
The
be...
giant bird feeder in the sky sounds like a euphemism for bird heaven.
Oh dear. And a double bogey there.
Yes, Sasha, Tim is starting to find out just how difficult it is to get the paper with those letters written on it.
Well, we are coming to the end of the broadcast here because it is nearly 10 o'clock here in the UK from where we are broadcasting.
Unfortunately, Chubbs is not streaming yet.
Oh, alas.
He said late afternoon, Florida time.
Which could be...
It's nearly 5 there, but...
Yeah, well...
Your ad is about to start.
We'll just snooze that bad boy. Because here, the only advert is for Kundigan's Meats. Kundigan's! Do you hear it? Do you hear that? Do you feel the vibration? Do you smell it on the air? Kundigan's is coming. Coming for you. Kundigan's Reformed Meats.
Do you hear the meat pulp sing?
Singing the song of reformed meat, and the power of meat is coursing through your veins, so kill the king. Do you feel the... Kundigan's is a strictly anti-monarchist meat. Translating the lullaby, Foxappa says, "Good evening, good night, decorated with roses, decorated with clothes, slip below the deck. Tomorrow morning, if God wills, will you wake up again? Tomorrow morning, if God wills, will you wake up again?" Yikes indeed. Old nursery rhymes. What the fuck, guys?
Ring a roses.
A
A tissue, we all fall down.
Oh.
All them, all, yeah.
Ooh, bad pups.
I said a meat pulp.
Meat.
Pulp.
Pulp. Pulp.
Not pope. Pulp.
Pulp.
Like pulp.
Pulp.
That you get in orange juice, but it's meat.
Pulp.
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 That's a par there for Creefleet. Hovland doing very well now. Creefleet
Correct, Andrew time.
doing better than he did yesterday, but not by much.
What about the one that's like, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning.
Because he died. Oh, that was incredibly close, but not quite enough there for Creefleet.
Jem, that's a really dark theory. Let's say all the horrible things to them while they don't remember it.
Versama, is this what the Beef and Dairy podcast people are talking about is about? Well, it's actually a podcast for all those involved in or just interested in the raising of beef cattle or dairy herds. Sponsored by GrazeX.
My dad was chasing cows this morning.
Is that a euphemism?
No, he was genuinely chasing some cows.
Well, there we go.
They got out.
The coos were out.
And Tim, what should one do when one sees cows?
You've got to yell Norks at a cow. Norks!
Norks!
Norks! Sasha, there's a counting rhyme back in Russia in which the crescent moon threatens to stab you with a knife. Incredible scenes.
Obsessed, how did it go? I mean...
Oh, sorry, Andrew Time. In the production of beef animals and dairy herds, Tim, you fuck. I apologise.
I'm not allowed to answer the one that I started answering.
Sorry, go ahead.
Obsessed, I presume it went well and they got the cows because they called me later twice because it's Mabel's birthday. Once for me to see her use her present from me, which was a lick mat, and once for me to see them sing happy birthday to her.
Oh, it's just in the sand there for Creefleet. That is not what he needed.
It's the scratchy basket.
He's in the scratchy basket.
Timmy was a bad man. Timmy was a thief.
Timmy in the scratchy basket stole a side of beef. Oh, don't go into the other scratchy basket. From one to the other. Absolutely horrifying. Urgh.
So many scratchy baskets. Oh, Tim, you should apply with your ideas for TwitchCon Paris.
You know how many ideas I have for TwitchCon Paris. It's very exhausting. This is for bogey. Oh, good. It's a very, very awful putt. It's going to be for double bogey. Because Creefleet's short game has gone to shit since he stopped eating Kundigan's reformed meat products.
When did that happen?
Just before he started this tournament, apparently.
I thought they were sponsoring him.
We thought that too. But it appears that
all a ruse.
he shunned Kundigan's for a vegetable-based diet. Creefleet. Creefleet.
You look sad.
Well, he should be sad. He's a traitorous cunt.
Wow.
Well, Creefly,
Intense.
we don't fuck around here at Kundigan's.
Kundigans don't fuck around.
Kundigan's don't fuck around. The whispers.
Whispers.
The whispers of Kundigan's will get you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You're really enjoying the scratch baskets.
Love
right
it in
now.
the scratch basket.
That's a very pretty scratch basket. We're angering him, Tim. It's not a good idea. He's gonna eat the crowd. We know what happened last time he wasn't eating reformed meat.
He ate every Master's jacket at the Masters.
And the souls of the crowd.
Oh, that too.
And the golf clubs.
All them clubs. Right, well, we'll finish this hole with Creefly and then we'll sign off for the night.
Ooh. Too much spin?
I was spinning forward. Oh, Creefly was spinning forward. When you need to spin forwards, it'll go backwards. When you need to go backwards, it'll go forwards. That's golf. A game designed by bastards for idiots to play. Pezicaius, finish in the hole and sign off. It's the Kundigan's way. Oh, it's reading the putt. It's having a big think about it.
I feel this would have been very amusing if I had been allowed the controller at some point.
Would you like to finish?
No. We'll be here a long time if I finish.
And that draws to a close our coverage of Creefly Baffleflap's increasingly perilous run
Oh,
at the Kundigan's Masters.
he's not happy.
He's planning to kill his caddy with that club. Well, thank you all for joining us at this difficult time. It's been wonderful to have you. Thank you for all of your support. Amy's falling asleep. Let's have a little look at who we can...
I was looking at you lovingly, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see there. Well, nobody we're following is currently streaming, so I'll sign off tonight saying thank you for being a follower and supporter of Kundigan's Reformed Meats products, as well as the Brothers Meredith stream. Thank you very much, Amy.
Cheers.
Thank you very much to all of you, and have a lovely evening. Good night.
Boy.